coming in hot always. Good morning, everyone. We're back with another Realtor Spotlight, and like I just said, if anyone caught the first minute of our other live, I'm here with one of my favorites, Nicole Queen.
Good morning.
And Nicole is a realtor with CRG Companies, which is exciting.
Yes.
And I just wanted to kind of let y'all get to know her a little bit better and her background here in our area, because she is a little newer to the real estate market, but not to our area, and she has a wealth of knowledge for our area. So we'll just get to chatting.
Yeah.
So first off, let's talk a little bit about, you've been in this market for 30 years, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And so you let everyone know kind of what your background has been.
Yeah. So we moved to Myrtle Beach. I was born in Canada, and my dad and mom found a small mom and pop motel here, and so that's kind of how we got our start in Myrtle Beach.
Cool. I like learning new things.
Yeah, and so I started second grade at St. Andrews, so pretty local.
Mm-hmm.
Not
very local.
Not true born and raised, but pretty local.
I think more than most people around here.
And grew up and went to public school, St. Andrews, and then public school Myrtle Beach, went to USC, and then lived in Charleston for a little bit, and then moved back to Myrtle Beach. And I've always been in sales.
Mm-hmm.
Media sales. I was with Better Brands for about 4 years and sold for their product portfolio. Mm-hmm. And ironically, when my first child, Kennedy, who's 5, was born, I went at night to CCAR and took the pre-licensing class. And I was like, I'm getting my license.
Yeah.
My mom had been in the business. She's now been in for almost 20 years.
Okay.
And my brother also. And so, I was always at family gatherings around these conversations. Mm-hmm. And I love design. I love interior design,
right.
Architecture, and have always had an affinity with homes. Mm-hmm. And so I took the class, and then I went back to work at my position at WMBF at the time, and then never took the state exam. Yeah, and so I had done all
the comfort zone.
Yeah, and so then really got the courage to make the jump and start over again this summer, and have not looked back, and it's just been phenomenal. I've loved it so much.
And she'll be modest, but she's killing it. Because I know,
told her.
I know how you are. Like, I know that you have always truly cared about your client and brought them on like family, and really wanted to make, whether it was their brand shine, whether it was to like get them the product that they needed to really kind of grow their business, and now, come in and make it, as personal of a transaction as possible.
Absolutely. I love people. I'm an Enneagram 3. I'm an extrovert, and I love people hard. So that for me has been an incredible part of this journey. Is learning people's goals for the home buying process. Right. What gets you excited? Is this a vacation home for your family? And that part's been amazing. I actually have a closing Friday, and it was my first ratified contract.
Oh,
it's a man and his wife from Philly, and they're buying a new construction, and they have 10 grandchildren. Oh my God. And so we found them a wonderful home that they're going to be able to come down on vacation, and then when he retires, he's a firefighter up in Philadelphia. When he retires, they'll move here. Yeah. So, really just getting to share what is so wonderful about the Grand Strand with all of these people from out of market and people in market.
Yeah.
We're really blessed to have such a diverse community. We have so many different offerings when it comes to real estate, and I love just sharing this lifestyle with people.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you touched on the fact that we just talked about this a little bit ago, is that you definitely have a lot of clients from out of market. Absolutely. And when we do these sessions, I always like to kind of get a little bit of tidbit, like of information or a little advice for, the end user, for the clients that want, or, possibly watching. But what is something so if you have somebody from out of market, what's one thing that you really suggest to them?
So I always ask if they've been to the market before. Yeah. A lot of people have grown up vacationing here, so they're familiar with, maybe they vacationed in Cherry Grove as an example. Mm-hmm. But then you've got people that just know Myrtle Beach is a great place to retire or buy property and have never visited before. So if you can get them into market, when I have folks coming in, I always suggest for them to kind of get a lay of the land, drive around, see what areas really appeal to them. Yeah. We just talked about, I had folks drive down from New Jersey, and they had always stayed at an oceanfront resort that they've loved for years. And then when it came to buying a property there, they felt like, for investment it was wonderful, but for them to come down here and relax, it wasn't what they wanted. So it's really important to understand, what people's goals are, what's their lifestyle like, do you want to be in the hustle and bustle of our big
right
tourist
downtown,
areas. Right. You know,
yeah.
do you want to be out in the country? You know, and have land.
Yeah.
There's just
within 20 minutes of Myrtle Beach, you can do all of
absolutely, yeah. And so I think sometimes people just lump Myrtle Beach as this
right.
one area, and really we have so much to offer. So you've really got to, you know, do a lot of almost like a needs analysis with
yeah.
people of, you know, what are the most important things to you? You know,
yeah.
do you care about being close to the beach? Some people don't care
yeah.
at all.
No.
You know, they just want our warm climate.
Mm-hmm.
So that I love. You know,
yeah.
making sure that we're aligning them and taking them out to see properties that kind of check all the boxes.
Right. Well, I mean, what you said, I mean, like, people come down on vacation all the time. I mean, I was one of them. We came here on vacation every year, and then all of a sudden my parents were like, we're moving there. And I was like, what? And they ended up moving to Conway. And it was like, I don't even think we ever really, well, they lived in Myrtle Beach first, but then moved to Conway. Like, we never really even visited Conway. But if you're coming down and visiting, you're coming down and seeing all the attractions. And you are seeing Myrtle Beach with, you know, all this really fun. But if you're looking to buy a property, you have to actually put on different goggles.
Absolutely.
And see through some of that and really see, like what you're saying. I love that you do like a needs analysis like you would do like with a client on any kind of, you know, purchase, because you need to know what they need. So if they can't make it down here, what's so great is you've been here for so long. Yeah. And you can really walk them through the different areas of our beach.
Absolutely.
Which is so great. So we are in one of your listings.
Yes.
It just hit the market, a couple days ago?
Yep.
And we're up on the north side.
We
are. We're in Little River.
Yes. In Heather Glen, in Little River. Beautiful entrance. We didn't talk about that, but they were able to keep all of these gorgeous oak trees out front. So beautiful entrance into the neighborhood. The clubhouse up here is phenomenal. They've got a great pool. There's a playground for children. That's awesome. Fitness center. So really great amenities. You're almost, you know, you're right at the North Carolina state line. So you can go to Calabash for shopping and dining. Really close proximity to the beach.
Yes.
And this is a great community.
This area up here is so nice. I don't get up here enough, but like I've had, you know, other coworkers that have in the past have lived up here, and like the little tiny tucked away parks that are up here that you can go and explore are so beautiful.
Yeah. I know that at the beginning of quarantine, I feel like so many people explored marine gardens.
And
you know,
I never even knew that was a thing.
Me either. So there's a lot of great activities and things to do up here. So yeah, this is a practically brand new home.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a lot of new construction going on in the neighborhood.
Yes, lots of new homes going up. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath, and it's being offered fully furnished.
That's awesome. And it's really pretty.
It's really cute.
So we'll do a tour in a second.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's so beautiful. And I just wanted to get from you, like, when you jumped into real estate in our area here, what really drove you into it?
When I got started, like once I got licensed.
Once you said, all right, now's the time. I want to jump in. Like, what was it about Myrtle Beach, or what was it about our real estate market, or, you know, kind of that really just pushed you?
Right.
I mean, obviously, COVID hits, makes, you know, our kind of sales a little bit.
It was a very interesting time to get in. I think that my love for our area and love for homes and design really drive me, and I love that it's flexible. Yeah. You know, I drop my kids off in the morning while they're at school. Sometimes you're showing property all weekend. It's just fast paced, and I love that every day is different. You know, some days it's glamorous and you're showing property all day, fabulous property. And then there's days, you know, that you're in the office and you're working on contracts and, you know, going to closings. But also I've loved connecting with all of these people I've worked with. It's so wonderful, you know, when you get to meet people that have children and connect with their kids and kind of hear their stories. And I've been able to stay in touch with everyone that I served last year and helped sell or buy. And that for me has been just
that's an asset too, especially when people are moving down, that you give that option to be like, hey, you know, we've done this big purchase together. It was it's like a monumental point in someone's life. But then they're in a new city.
Right.
And that's it. And you're like, okay, well, it's almost a letdown. You're like, wait, did we break up? Like, what happened? So to keep that relationship going where they could just send you a text like, hey, we want to get Chinese tonight. What's the best Chinese place in my area?
It's so funny. I have a client from a previous role who always said, she's like, I ask you for everything. Like, I will text you and ask, like, where should I get flowers? Where should I, you know, take my dog to get groomed? Yeah. And she would joke. She's like, you need a column. And I'm like, well, columns really aren't, you know, so much of a thing anymore. But when people do move here, you know, who is your OBGYN? You know, who's
Right.
your pediatrician? What dentist do you recommend? You know, people really lean on you to be the expert in all things in our community.
You were the expert for them to find them the home that they love. So you would think, you know, and the area that they love and all that kind of stuff, they're going to definitely be, you're going to be their go-to for many, many years to come.
Yes.
Which is exciting.
Absolutely.
So, all right, well, let's check out this beautiful house.
Perfect.
We're going to run around here. I'm going to grab the camera. All right. Back around to you.
Okay.
Give me just lost it. Okay, there we go. And then what do you want to start? We'll start over here, just kind of in the kitchen area that we're here.
So we're in the kitchen. You've got this great bar for eating and socializing and entertaining. I love that. Really nice stainless steel appliances. I love the cabinet color. You know, you see white so much. I like this gray tone. It's really pretty. And then you also have more space and, you know, a true dining space over here. Mm-hmm. A back patio.
Which is nice.
And you'll see tons of new construction. So these homes are almost finished. So
so by the time anyone moved in, they'd be finished.
Yep. You've got a pond in the back.
So I don't know if you can see through the window out there, but there's definitely a pond out that way.
Yeah,
and then this,
like you said, they're offering it furnished, so really fun, bright colors.
And I'll tell you what, I laughed because I was like, I have this couch in tan, and it is so comfy. So if you're looking to come in here and not have to worry about, and it's nice that, you know, like, I mean, when you go into a home, it's like, well, how am I going to furnish it? And, you know, that's kind of fun. You can still add your touches.
Absolutely.
But if you walk in and you're like, oh my God, I love all this, how am I going to ever decorate it? You don't have to worry about that.
Exactly. This is really, I mean, as turnkey as it comes.
Yeah, for sure.
Move in full-time, or this could be a great vacation home. So we'll go into the master, and they've got it decorated really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Big upholstered headboards. So you've got plenty of room in here for a king. They've got nightstands on either side. And then the master bath has double sinks and a nice big shower. And then I love this. You can never have enough storage. So you've got a full big linen closet. Yes. And then a separate walk-in closet over here.
Which is big, yeah.
Yes.
For sure.
All right.
And who doesn't love, you know, a water closet with a door?
Yes. I've had someone say that was like a top 3 item.
Yeah, I could believe that.
So coming back to the main hallway, you've got laundry over here. And then another bedroom. I love all the bedrooms are really great size.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes
This is definitely
guest
like
bedrooms are tight.
Yeah.
They've got this decorated so cute. I love this room. And then another hall coat closet over here. You've got another small closet off the hallway.
Mm-hmm. And then this goes out to the garage. So, I mean, it's really everything is just right in.
Yep. And then right off the front door when you come in the home, you've got 2 other really nicely decorated bedrooms with a bath, a shared bath. Not Jack and Jill, but a
Right
bath
here in
for
the
these
middle.
2
Like,
rooms.
yeah.
Yeah.
For all intents and purposes, like you are a doorway away. It's so cute. It's just so, I would have never guessed it was 4 bedrooms.
Yes.
And it's so homey and so cozy.
This floor plan is great. So the builder, I think this is one of their most popular floor plans.
Mm-hmm.
People love it. I love that, you know, the master's in the back. You've got privacy if you need it. And it really, you know, when you pull up, it doesn't look like it's 4 bedrooms.
No.
It's laid out really nice.
Yes, what my 7-year-old would call it, a trick house.
A trick house, I love it. We need to get her to come to open house.
I know.
We'll do open house, a trick house.
But it's so cute, and it's just, I mean, we'll kind of walk back this way. It's definitely something that if you have a couple kids, you know, you put them up front to bed, and
Absolutely.
you don't have to worry about them hearing you back here in
Absolutely.
the
Yeah.
living space.
Everyone has their own space.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, I'm going to pop this back up on here
Okay.
real quick. And we'll kind of say our goodbyes here and give, all right, so lastly, give a few more specifics on this house.
Okay.
Where we are and everything like
So
that.
we're
and
in
if it's
Heather
something somebody
Glen
wants to-
in Little River, and the address is 1164 Maxwell Drive, 4-bed, 2-bath.
Yeah.
And it's listed at $339, and they're offering it totally furnished.
Which
So-
is a steal. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, to be able to walk into a house, especially someone that's moving from up north,
have to do a
someone has a
thing.
client, You just
bring
come
your bathing
in,
suit.
Yeah, and that's pretty
Bring
much
your
all
flip
you
flops
need.
and your bathing suit. And
There's
you're good to
nothing
go.
else you need.
Yep.
So it's so easy. So how can anyone contact you?
Yeah.
If they are interested in this property or any other property?
Yeah. So my website is NicoleQueenHomes.com. Also Nicole Queen Homes on Facebook. And then my direct cell number is 843-333-1493. And I love working with buyers and sellers. It's so rewarding to get to help people. Make this monumental purchase.
Well, and I love watching you do this because you can see how excited she's about, just kind of helping these people. It really, your attitude about it really kind of glows on you. It's working. I love it.
Thank you.
All right. So this will do it for another Realtor Spotlight with Nicole Queen. We have her tagged here on Facebook, and if you need her, reach out to her. If not, just reach out to us, and we will get you in contact with you. You guys have a great Wednesday.
Thanks, y'all.